Gaffer, obviously a few days since defeat on Saturday. What are your main takeaways from that game?
Yeah, it was a difficult game for us because we lost 3 goals in a short space of time, 2 deflected goals and a mistake, and that's something that sometimes happens. And to be fair to the players, they responded well to it. They tried to get themselves back in the game. We had a good opportunity with Liam Shaw. Rawson hits the post in the first half, and then we have 2 headers in the second half. But at the end of the day, we've run out the game and been defeated. Peterborough have been professional in their performance and been able to get the victory.
Very difficult to legislate, I suppose, the nature of the goals. Like you say, two big deflections and a very uncharacteristic mistake from Conor Ripley, who has been absolutely brilliant for the team so far this campaign. That makes it even more difficult, I imagine, to swallow, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, I think that when you want to start the game well, we would obviously gone 9 games unbeaten at home, and we wanted to start on the front foot and take the game to Peterborough. That changed the way that they got control of the game quite early and got the goal, and after that we're always chasing the game, and then we go 2-0 down from the free kick and then 3-0 down from another deflected shot. It just becomes really difficult afternoon for us.
Talk about the chances, like you say, from Liam Shaw and Farron Rawson in particular. We've spoken a lot this season about fine margins, and it's just another example. Had one of those gone in, then it's a case of, right, okay, build momentum, crowd behind you, and it could have been a completely different outcome.
Yeah, I mean, I think that we know what this league is. Peterborough have come down from the Championship last year. They're sitting ninth. They're trying to push to get in the playoffs, but with our home record, we felt that we would have a good opportunity against them. But we weren't able to get to that stage because of the early goals that we lost.
What has been your message to the lads this morning in training ahead of another tough game tomorrow?
Yeah, I mean, we've got to go into the game against Port Vale. We're at home again. Be on the front foot and get at them and create openings, which we can do. We've shown that in the past here because they've got good belief, the players. We've been on a run that's enabled us to get more points on the table. There is still a number of teams in the fight to stay above the line, and we're one of them.
Port Vale themselves sitting comfortably in 12th, I think it is, in League One. Does the Boxing Day game come into your planning a lot, or is it a case of both teams have strengthened a little bit, so both teams could maybe offer something a little bit different?
Yeah, we certainly look at the game and look at how the game played out for us. We certainly look at that. We also look at the changes they have made in the January transfer window. We've obviously made changes as well, and that does come into play. We're at home as well, so it's about creating that opportunities and exciting our home supporters again.
Touching on the home supporters, you've said it before, just what a difference they can make. Just give us a bit of an insight from a player and a manager point of view in terms of just how they can give you that extra 10%.
Yeah, I mean, I think that it's up in the pitch, up to the players on the pitch, to do that, and then the supporters feed off of that. So, if somebody has created a good opening, scored a goal, put on a very good press, made a tackle, the supporters see the effort from the players. It's on the pitch that a lot of the time that the supporters respond to. But in the flip side of the response, the supporters can lift the players before that happens because of the energy that they can generate from the terracing.
Of course, the game itself rescheduled from the original fixture, which was back in January. Looking ahead, a couple of months left of the season, games, as we all expect, come in thick and fast. In terms of the fixture congestion, is it something that is always in the back of your mind? Obviously, you've got to take it one game at a time, but does that come into your thinking in terms of planning for games?
It doesn't. What we do is that the next game's our last game, and I think that we always go into the game as strong as we possibly can to win that match, and whatever Saturday game brings, it's the next game that's the most important one, and that's Tuesday night against Port Vale.
And finally, good to see Ryan Cooney and Donald Love in the squad on Saturday, given what was initially feared as potential injuries. How are we looking on that front?
Yeah, we've got everyone fit now in the squad. Everyone's training. We've got 20 outfield players, 2 goalkeepers, so we've got a good squad to choose from.
And with a couple of months to go, how important is it to have a fully fit squad?
It is really important. I think that going into the final 15 games of the season with a fully fit squad can really help us going forward.